So I had an interesting conversation with a white girl. I say white girl, but she was grown, so whatever white girl. And we were talking. Now I'm from Alabama, right? But this girl is from South Carolina. And when we were talking, I didn't really like her. I have a thing with voices. I'll make a video about that. Maybe not. I don't know. But I have a thing with voices, and she talked like a white girl. She looked like a white girl that would talk like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" But when I talked to her, I'm like, I remember we was talking for a while, and the conversation was kind of boring. So instead of hanging up, I kind of said, "You kind of sound like a white girl that only likes black dudes." And she went, "Oh my God, okay, so let me tell you this, blah blah blah." And in the conversation, she was talking about how she likes to say the N word. Now, she was, of course, she's one of them. That, well, I'm saying Nigga, and I'm just saying what y'all are calling yourselves. Why can't I say it? I'm not saying Niggr. Now, here's the thing. I totally agree with what she's saying. Now, does that mean I want to hear white people running around calling each other or black people Nigga? No. But you do have to ask yourself why. Why, like, where did black people learn? It seems like black people just kind of let white people kind of destroy their culture and give them different names and they just kind of like took a hold to that word Nigga. They just really, it's like, no, like Ice Cube got his stupid ass on Bill Maher a long time ago. It was like, well, it's our word, you can't have it back. And then Bill Maher patted him on his head like the good house Negro that he is. you know. But black people. Now, I've made videos of my face in it, of course. I just like doing this now. Sometimes I don't want to see myself, when I'm recording these videos. But my father is black. My mom is white. I don't consider myself either one of them. I don't consider myself black. I don't consider myself white. I think it's stupid to call black and white people a color. We have to call everybody else Mexican, Asian, all this shit. Like, where does black come from? Where does white come from? These are colors, not ethnic groups. You know what I mean? So I just say I'm a human being with a year-round tan. That's what I say. But black people, please help me figure something out. What is it about that word that y'all love so much? And I remember, let me say this first. I remember I was talking to the girl, and she said she used to date a Mexican guy. And she said the Mexican guy, everybody used to call him Beaner. Like, that was like his nickname. And she said, "No, I never called him that." And I said, "Can I ask you something?" She said, "Yeah." I said, why do you feel like you can say Nigga and it's not offensive, but you wouldn't dare call that Mexican dude a Beaner? And she just repeated herself. "Well, I'm saying Nigga, they're saying it, all this horse shit." Right. So, black people, why do you give so many people passes? Why are you looking for white people to say, "Oh yeah, you can say the pass, you got the pass, you got the..." Why do you give people passes, but nobody gives you a pass to disrespect them? You do know if you call a Mexican a Beaner, wetback, spit, anything like that, they'll cut you from your dick hole all the way up to your goddamn eyebrow. Like, you'll be just splayed out open in the street for everybody to see your insides. You know if you call a fucking Asian a chink, they'll go upside your head, they'll karate kick your ass. You know if you call an Italian a wop, or a dago, whatever the hell they say, that's like offensive to Italians. They'll leave your ass in the fucking river or some goddamn where. But yeah, black people are always wanting to give these passes out, and Mike Tyson talking about Eminem. "Oh, you know what it's like to be a Nigga," and Dave Chappelle said, "Yeah, Eminem is the Nigga of the year." He says, or somebody was whatever, and it's just like, black people, this is your fault, right? You let this go on. Had you not called each other that, especially if you were gonna call each other that, why do it publicly? Why do it on rap songs and want white people to censor themselves? What sense does that make? In order to get respect, you have to respect yourself. See, when you go over somebody's house and they see you have shit everywhere that's dirty as fuck, and you got all kind of shit on the stove and in the kitchen, the bathroom dirty as shit. Do you know that some people might feel inclined to just throw shit anywhere in your house and disrespect your house? But if shit is clean and pristine, things are in their right order, in their right space, you know, people like, damn, okay, I need to be a little more cautious about what I just do in this house. Because this person respects their living space. Black people, you did this to yourself. You need to understand that. And I don't want to hear about what some white man called you back in the day when it was whipping your ass. If it hurt that damn much, not the whip, if the name hurt that much, you probably shouldn't have been calling each other that when you got quote unquote free. Don't you think that don't really make no damn sense? Why would you call yourself a word that was used to put you down? I tell you, man, black people, y'all just simply never cease to amaze me.